Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm doing fall nails and I have some new extendo full cover tips to try out. These are from Amazon, as well as the new gradient brush I'm going to try out. And my boyfriend did give me these, but I am going to be giving them an honest try and review, even though they were gifted to me. But I will say the first thing I noticed about these tips is they're so long. Never have I seen tips this long on Amazon before. Struggled so hard for months to find them on Amazon, 5XL specifically. And also the shape is perfect. It is the perfect square. I just wanted to say that. I really love these tips. They're just perfect. But anyways, I'm starting off with blooming gel and I'm doing a little gel marble. And doing this, I like to dot the gel around and then swirl it around with a brush or a dotting tool, preferably a dotting tool, but today I used a brush. They give different effects in my opinion, but today I'm using a brush. And after I swirled this around, I realized I mixed it up a little bit too much, so I did add some more on top of it to help those colors stand out a little bit more instead of being all mixed together. And yeah, that's the pinky nail, and then I'm gonna add some more on top of that, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So today I decided to do a brown fall set because obviously we're getting into fall and I've been seeing fall sets lately, so I do not want to continue to miss out on when nails are starting to trend. I'm just tired of being behind. So every time I see a nail set, I'm just gonna jump to doing something inspired or recreated. So I have this beautiful gel polish from Born Pretty that I really love. I reviewed it recently. It's like this gel polish with gold foil and reflective glitters in it. Really, they're only reflective on camera. I find that really interesting, but I love the gel. It's pretty in real life and on camera with the flash. And I'm gonna use it for pretty much every nail today. And also gonna be adding butterflies to pretty much every nail, and I'm doing a thin layer of acrylic before I add these butterflies just so that they stick on. And when I encapsulate these nails today, I'm also going to be doing a pretty thin layer of acrylic for all of them because I'm not worried about the apex because this practice hand is not walking out the house with these nails on. But for the next nail, I'm doing a slant French tip. I don't know what you call them. I still don't know what you call them. For all these years I've been doing nails, I don't know what you call this design, but I'm basically doing like a slant with it's gonna have chrome and nail tape, and I definitely wanted to incorporate chrome in this set, and I tried my hardest not to put that gold leaf gel polish on top of it, but I did. So yeah, I liked how that turned out. It's just that I feel like it turns into more of a regular brown color instead of a chrome color. The chrome effect kind of goes away when I add that gel polish on top of it, but it still turned out to be really pretty regardless. I don't mind that it didn't still have that chrome effect. But for this next nail, and I am going to be switching back and forth between nails, and if that bothers you, I am really sorry, but this is a freestyle, so that's how I do my freestyles. But for this nail, the middle nail, I'm going to be doing an ombre, and I'm testing out this ombre brush. And I really love this ombre brush. I can't really get a seamless perfect ombre. Well, I couldn't before because the way I used ombre is that I literally just used to use the brushes that came with the the gel polish, and that works fine. I think it doesn't it doesn't work like this. I feel like this ombre is a lot more smoother, a lot more flawless, and I'm very excited to use this brush in the future, especially for those sets where I'm only using gel polish. Like literally the only reason why I'm doing this gel polish ombre and stuff like that is to test out this ombre brush. But this ombre brush is gonna come most handy from when I'm doing those gel polish reviews. And like I only can use gel, like I don't have any acrylics to review or anything, and I want to do an ombre, so I'm very happy about having that brush. But moving back to the slanted nail that we're doing, I do this by adding top coat first, and I feel like a good way to do this as well is to put black first, because usually you put black before you do chrome, but this chrome powder I'm using is a dark color, and I felt like it just didn't need to have black before I added anything to it. But yeah, so I am doing a top coat, and for me this is excruciating. This is very excruciating because it's literally invisible, so I was struggling. But this doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to be covering it with nail tape. But if you aren't going to be doing that, I'm sorry. Don't use top coat. Use black gel polish so you can actually see and get your lines to be perfect and straight. But I didn't feel like doing all of that. So anyways, moving back to this ombre nail, I'm going to be ombreing 3 colors. This brown here, this orange from Rosalind. The brown is from Born Pretty, by the way. The orange is from Rosalind, and then the white is from Rosalind as well. I could have used one of Born Pretty's. I could have used all Born Pretty. Like, I really struggle to use all Born Pretty products because I just don't have as many products as I do with Rosalind. But y'all can hear that I am starting to smile because that's gonna change soon, which I'm very excited about. Born Pretty has recently, and I know this is random to be saying in the middle of a video, but they have recently asked me to be like basically like a product tester. So I think I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but I think it's kind of like being on a PR list. I'm going to be getting like every single one of their new products as they come out to test them out for y'all, to give them an honest review before y'all buy them. Like, I'm talking about when they first launch, I'll be getting them. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but I'm excited, so I'm telling y'all. But anyways, after I apply that chrome powder on the top coated part of the nail, I have to top coat it again. So I top coat it again, and I try to make sure I do it, to where the line turns out straight and not wonky. But this is really hard to do because, like I said, it literally looks invisible. But back to the other nail, I am doing a second layer, and that's pretty much it for this nail, before I add on some of that gold flake gel polish that I really, really love. So now I'm wiping away the excess chrome after I cure the top coat, and then I'm going to be adding on some of that golden flake polish on only the chrome part. And I'm going to do a white outline, but I only did this to see how it looked, and I didn't really like it, so I decided to use some nail tape to cover it up. And I wanted to use nail tape anyways, but I wanted to see how the white outline looked first. But I didn't get to use that nail tape that Rosalind sent in their polygel kit, and I rarely use nail tape in nails anyway, so I wanted to try it out today. And I really, really like it. I feel like I should use it a lot more often because it's just it's really pretty, and it's like it's basically like if I was to use, I don't know, like some type of really, really, really metallic chrome powder that also I managed to put in the most perfect and straight line as well. So yeah, I like nail tape, so I'll try to use it more often if I remember. But typically I don't use stuff that I have in my nail collection because I don't remember that I have it. So yeah. But now, like I said, I'm adding some of that golden stuff onto the ombre nail, and yes, I do realize that it's in the wrong finger. But I do take these nails out of the fingers to cure them, because it's easier than putting the whole nail in, and I can work on other nails while other nails cure. So yeah, I put it in the wrong finger, but don't mind that. And I'm also going to be adding some butterflies to this nail as well. And I want to make my videos like more on the tutorial side. Like they used to be more tutorial like, I guess, but like sometimes I like kind of forget that this is supposed to be a tutorial, and I kind of just tell y'all what I'm doing, like, oh, now I'm gonna do this, now bye. Like, no, it's a tutorial. So I'm adhering these not flies, butterflies on with what I just put on just then, like that gel polish. And this is a practice hand, so I don't be putting things on like how I would on a regular hand. So yeah, but I did just adhere them on with that gel. We're gonna put this white outline now, but like I said, I'm gonna cover it with nail tape. And for the nail tape, I like, there's no like instructions on how to put nail tape on. You just stick it on and then cut off the edges that are sticking up, so that when you encapsulate, they're not sticking out of the nail. For the index nail, I am going to be doing a chrome French tip, and it's basically going to be very similar to the ring finger, but instead it's going to be like a regular French tip instead of, slanted. And yeah, I'm going to be adding on that Born Pretty gold foil gel, and also some butterflies. And yeah, I'll sorry y'all, I'll let the rest of this play out, and then I'll come back when I have more to say. So after excruciatingly drawing on an invisible French tip, I'm going to be applying this chrome powder. And I like to do some things to help my chrome powder adhere, because over the years, like, obviously I've had trouble with it. And something that helps is wiping the nail with alcohol before. Sometimes it helps to have like a completely drenched alcohol nail. Like, sometimes that helps. Sometimes dipping my eyeshadow applicator into alcohol helps. Well, it helps all the time. Using a generous amount of chrome powder as well, that also helps. And not rubbing down too hard, like just gently applying it, also helps as well. And yeah, that helps with my chrome powder application, because before, when I used to apply chrome powder, it used to look more like a glitter. And yeah, but also applying it on top coat as well to get that chrome effect instead of applying it on sticky gel polish. But yeah, I had to top coat it again, redraw the French tip again, and wipe it off. And the French tip is crooked, Well, it was, but I try my best to fix it. And I'm gonna be adding on some of that gold polish. I'm gonna be doing a gold outline as well with some shimmery gold polish from Rosalind. And that's pretty much to cover up the wonkiness of the French tip. And yeah. For the thumb, I'm pretty much doing the same thing I did on the middle finger, except without the nude part and only just using the brown, orange, and white to ombre. And I'm basically gonna be repeating the same steps: the gold foil, the butterflies, and then we're gonna move on to encapsulating. And I'm only gonna show me encapsulating the pinky nail because it is a repetitive process that I felt like wasn't necessary because I'm not building an apex or anything. So yeah, but I did want to tell y'all, for ombreing, I do have I guess like a few tips, or maybe just one. But one thing I did notice is that you have to be very gentle. You can't ombre, you can't like push the brush down too hard. Of course, that's pretty much a given. If you want like a smooth, seamless transition between your colors. Also, make sure that you wipe your brush. Like, don't like just keep, ombreing and ombreing and ombreing. If you're gonna like switch positions or anything, wipe your brush because you don't want, too much of one color to get blended into the other color. So I hope that helps if y'all have an ombre brush and y'all are struggling with ombres or whatever. But moving on, like I said, I'm gonna be doing that gold outline to cover up the wonkiness, and I'm also going to be adding a gold bear. Not a gold bear, I wish it was gold. I didn't even realize I said gold, but no, it's going to be just a regular brown bear, but I'm going to be painting it matte because I didn't make this bear, not like, sculpt it. I made like a bear charm with hot glue. It's like a long process. If y'all want a tutorial on how to make hot glue charm molds, then let me know because I know how to do it now, because I did a lot of trial and error. But I made a charm mold for this bear, and I made a brown one, but it ended up glossy because I had to put peel off base coat and everything so it didn't stick to the mold. So I did end up painting it matte, but yeah, also doing a second coat of this ombre on this nail. And yeah, so I'm gonna let the rest of this play out. I've already said everything I'm gonna be doing and explained it, so enjoy the process for the rest of this, and then we're gonna do the encapsulation. So moving on to encapsulation, like I said, I'm not worrying about an apex, but if you do want to know how to build a good apex, I should have videos on that, somewhere on my channel. But in this video, we're not worrying about that because this practice hand is not leaving the house. So encapsulating these nails, of course, I'm using pretty thin layers of acrylic and not very much acrylic. I'm just making sure that I cover up the whole entire length of the nail because I don't want to file into anything. And the reason why I'm encapsulating is because there's butterflies and I want a smooth nail, and I can't really top coat those butterflies without it looking weird and without them like sticking up. Like, yeah, so I'm gonna encapsulate every single nail because every nail does have butterflies. But I'm only going to show me encapsulating this nail, and we're going to move on swiftly. to the next step. So after encapsulation, I'm gonna go ahead and top coat. Well, I did file them off camera, which didn't take that long because, like I said, there's no apex. So I filed them off camera, and I'm moving on and top coating this nail, and that's all we're gonna be doing to the pinky nail. For this nail, I wanted to make the matte part. I wanted to make the nude part matte, and same with the French tip nail. So I went ahead and top coated the nude parts of those nails. I kind of forgot during the process of this voiceover that I will be doing flowers, but I am going to be doing flowers. So I did 3 flowers on this nail because I wanted to fill in that empty space, and I wanted to do flowers, obviously. That first gem that I placed though was just a little too high up. I would place that lower, but yeah, we're sticking to it. So doing the flowers, I try to make sure my beads are all the same size, and I try to just, tap my brush, tap the liquid off, well, swipe it off once, and just go ahead and dip it for like 2 seconds. I don't think any longer than 2 seconds, and it comes out with this size bead, and well, with this size brush. And then I go ahead and just place it down, wait like a couple seconds, and then mold it into the petal shape. And I like to have like a little bit of the nude part showing with my petals, and specifically with these petals, I wanted them to be on the larger side because I wanted to cover up this nude part of the nail a little more than it would be if the flowers were to be small. So yeah. I might be over explaining a little bit, but yeah, I am trying to do more of a tutorial instead of just telling y'all what I'm doing and then moving on. So I'm adding a glossy top coat on the chrome part of the nail because obviously I want that chrome to chrome and not be matte. And I'm gonna obviously do that on the French tip as well. Only top coating, only glossy top coating the chrome part. And like I said, the chrome effect kind of went away a little bit with the gel polish that I added, but like it's still there, kind of. And I think it looks really, really pretty, but I'm giving the middle nail a matte top coat, and I'll be doing the same for the thumb as well. I did really want to see or just have one of these nails to be matte because I feel like matte glitter right now is kind of popular. I'm going to be using Rosalind's bling glue to adhere this little teddy bear. Not little, it's not really that little, but also some matte top coat as well, just because I feel like I didn't add enough Rosalind bling glue, and I also don't want to waste my Rosalind bling glue because I actually like it. It actually does work very well. But yeah, and I'm matte top coating that bear, and then I'm gonna matte top coat the thumb as well. And then that's gonna be it for this set. So let me know what y'all think of this below. I think it's really cute, and I haven't done well, obviously I haven't done brown in a while, but that's because it hasn't been fall, and I'm not gonna really do brown if it's not fall. But so let me know what y'all think of these nails below. Let me know which nail is your favorite, because I think my favorite probably might be the marble nail. But let me know what y'all favorite is below. Really, y'all never let me know. Y'all never let me know your favorite nail. So somebody let me know your favorite nail. If you have made it this far in the video, leave a teddy bear emoji, any teddy bear emoji. I think there's only one. So leave a teddy bear emoji, and be sure to like and subscribe. And my TikTok and Instagram is linked below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Thank you for watching.